Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time we had our party with Ekin, which turned out reasonably well, all things considered. There was some oddities about what exactly was going on there between him and the two different women he was interacting with, and then his behavior at the end when he just kept inching towards us. Not really sure. Ekin stands absorbed in his thoughts, which must be as heavy as the gaze of his dark eyes. Noticing you, he gives you a distracted nod and waits for your questions. What did you and Natavi do when she took you from the party? That could be a private question. I hope you enjoyed the party. Ekin's brows furrow anxiously. Finally he answers, yes, nice to see old friends and spend time with new ones. But, next time, warn me, especially if Elena will be there. Oh. You really don't like... It could be you don't like her at all, or you just don't like how forward she was being. I don't know which. What did you and Atavi do when she took you from the party? Talked. Remembered the past. Don't tell me you guys thought. Ekin stops and turns bright red. I mean... I wasn't thinking too hard about it, but I wouldn't surprise me if others were thinking that, yes. I won't torture you with more conversation right now. We'll talk later.
I'm there.
And Storyteller, how are things with you? Ah, Your Grace, my stories are calling for you. Have you come to answer their call? I've brought more relics. Any worthy of a story? Some of the 5 items are still missing. Find the rest of the 5 belongings. Find the rest of the 5. Find all 5. No. I'll leave you to your legends. Figured I'd check since we had just been talking to you, but I guess not. Whoa. Alright. Our party is empty at the moment. Let's grab some of the usuals. Oh, we're gonna want Valor, or Amiri rather. I don't know these characters' names. I like to put my melee characters up front with how I organize them. Not that it really matters, but something like that. Oh, we probably should rest while we're here as well, but I guess we can camp out in the wilds. There's no harm in that. So we're going to be heading up the Gudrun River, which I think they were saying was to the northeast? Maybe? I guess that's the Skunk River. I don't see... There we go. I can't tell. East Ellen River. Shrike, Little Selen, Gudrun. Yeah, so it is heading this way. I don't see an obvious quest marker. But that's the Gudrun River. Presumably this little piece is as well. I don't think... No, you're the Kiravoy River. You're something Kiravoy. So no. Gudrun's got to be talking about this one. But there's no new locations to check out. It's time to explore the Gudrun River to the east of the capital. Yeah, so east, blah, blah, blah. Keston's militia have gone ahead. We have to catch up with them and join the search. Do we just head that direction and an event will fire off? Maybe?
My strength fades.
Yeah. Tiredness is happening. It happens. Maybe the bridge? It's weird that it's not marked as a quest location. Yeah, nothing is showing up in town. Let's head in just in case. But I'm assuming not, because it would have marked it as a quest location if this is where the quest is taking place. But it's also weird that it's our main mission and it's not marking a quest location.
Set up camp.
Let's head here to the bridge and look around. Hi, refugee. Before you is a disheveled woman wearing a cheap dress and a cloak that's gray with dust. She covers her face and sobs uncontrollably. A disaster! This is a disaster! What happened? The woman raises her face, tears still streaming. Her eyes widen as she recognizes you, and she shudders. Baroness, it must be Providence that sent you to me. Only you can help me. She wipes her cheeks and stifles another sob. I was robbed by a forest monster. It took my most valuable possession, my great-grandmother's pearl string. I was hoping to pay the bandits at the bridge with them. They're a family heirloom, a real treasure. My great-grandfather brought the pearls all the way from Elidor. I thought that would be enough to get me to Galt, but then I was ambushed by that vile beast. I was so frightened, I dropped all my belongings and ran. When I came to my senses, it was too late. What am I going to do? I'm so scared of going back. The bandits at the bridge, didn't we take care of them already? But maybe she was here before and I just didn't notice her. Where are you from? I'm from far off, the woman sighs. I promised my cousin I'd visit her in Galt, but now this. You brought a priceless family heirloom along on a visit to Galt? The woman blushes and lowers her gaze. Forgive me, Your Grace. Her whisper is barely audible. It's difficult to confess, but I'm running away. 2 men in my village died from the magic disease. Arresta willing, I'd save myself. Are you traveling alone? Yes, Mother died last year, and my brother moved to the city. I hope that at least there he'll be safe from the disease. Something else I want to ask you. Yes, Baroness, describe this forest monster. Woman frowns. It has greenish skin, short, with a wide face and red eyes. It jumped out of nowhere, flashing a dagger at me and yelling in Pigeon. It said I should give it my money or else. Greenish skin, short with red eyes. Hi, Knock Knock. I'm suddenly noticing greenish skin, short and red eyes. Strange something. No think thought what it could be. The woman glances down and gasps in terror. Good gods! The beast from before looked just like the beast that's traveling with you. Gods of mercy! So you were attacked by a goblin. And you freaked out. Okay, I'll try to find your missing jewels. Where were you attacked? Oh, thank you so much. The beast ambushed me by the large stone by the large stone along the road. Follow it northeast. It's not far. Please be careful, Your Baroness, I beg you. You thought you could run? Your corpse will rot in this very soil. What? Why would I attack her? I should go. North of the stone. So just up here? Hello, looking for a goblin. Nope. Goblin Horse Reaper. We found great beast. Chief be very pleased. Chief will reward us. Give us lots of grub. Let's go to the village. Lead chief to great beast. Dumb rothead. Village be far. From river be going towards sunrise. Then be turning to by Mossstone. Then be stomping through hills a long time. Going there and back again. Take too much time. Better we bring Great Beast to Chief. Yes, yes. Let it go there itself. Hey, Great Beast. Come on. Get up. Stomp, stomp now. The owlbear is still slumbering. The goblins fidget and glance at each other. You guys have no sense of self-preservation. I'm just saying. What if Great Beast cannot hear us? Is it dead? He not dead. He lazy bones. Don't want to go. Look, I show you. Hey, the goblin grabs a stick and pokes Owlbear's beak with it. You get up, lazy bones. No sleep. Come see Chief. You're gonna die. You're poking an owlbear with a stick. Look, Great Beast, be awake. Be standing up. Be mighty, Great Beast. Now, Great Beast, be listening to me. Behind us, stomp, stomp. No noise, no roaring. You hear, lazy bones? No roaring. See? It's not dead. It's awake now. Hey, no roaring. Put claws away. Hey! Us no eat. No eat. Ah, my legs! Well, you still were able to run pretty fast for having no legs. I can't attack them.
Taste my fury.
Oh, and I'm sure our formation is terrible again. Actually, no. Not terrible. Not great.
They go down! Gather our strength.
The fact that they're like, hey, there's a sleeping owlbear. I want it to follow us, so let's repeatedly poke it with a stick. And then they're just shocked of, why would it suddenly turn on me to attack? Alright, but I didn't find your jewelry. Sorry.
Follow if you
And it seems like the goblins ran off. Oh, more stuff here. Bunch of merchants guard. Hi? Oh, I was wanting to loot that. Oh, excellent. Did I give Knock Knock the... No, I was thinking that I had some magic kukris kicking around that I wanted to give him while we were in town. And of course forgot. Alright, merchants guards. Can I talk to any of you? Yes. Tigny Jusmert I can talk to. Welcome back, madam. How can I help you today? Bad day for trade, huh? You don't say. Tigny gives a long sigh. Used to be a perfect spot until you brought the Stag Lord to heal. The refugees used to be held up at the bridge, and they had little choice but to trade with me. And now, an occasional traveler buys a piece of rye flatbread, and that's on a good day. I'd like to browse your wares. What do you have? I mean, you don't have anything really that impressive. So, sorry.
I'm there.
It's weird that I can't interact with her more. Like, I can't tell her that we couldn't get anything farther from the goblins. The goblins ran off, you know, to the west. So I'm wondering if we're going to run into them again.
Do what I must.
We'll run into other goblins. It's one of the things where it's like, I wish there was clearer markers of where things were going on. Hi, Goblin Prince. The goblin in front of you looks unusual. His ugly face is covered with red clay, which looks like to be war paint. A string of beads is hanging down from his ears, and he's wearing a dirty reed skirt. Stop, I be Prince of Kameland. You be bringing presents. I take everything. Shiny bits, sparkly bits, grub. Knock knock ears twitches. Prince? What that? Another stupid noise stupid longshanks make up and vomit on goblins? Canara bends in a mock curtsy. Hello, your green highness. The beads on your head. You took them from a woman on this road. Who's this prince you keep talking about? Intimidate. I'm the baroness of these lands. Do you know what I do with imposters like yourself? Are you alone here or attack, vile thief? Who is this prince you keep talking about? I be prince, ruler of Kameland. All you see here, it mine. That tree, mine. And rock, the rock mine. And river, and... The goblin keeps listing everything he sees and pointing his finger at it. The beads on your head. You took them from a woman on this road. Tribute to Prince of Kameland. Mine! The goblin clutches the beads and steps back, baring his teeth. Want to trade? I have food. The Prince of Kameland is content with simple beads. I heard that the neighboring prince was gifted with a real crown with rubies and emeralds. Lore religion. Are you aware, Prince, that this necklace belongs Zogmagut herself, one of the goblin hero gods? See how she stares at you from each bead, as though about to come out and strangle you? Give me the beads or taste my fist. Yeah, it belongs to Zogmagut herself. Ah! Prince wants to live! Prince too pretty to die! The goblin rips the beads off his head and throws them at you. With an angry whine, the goblin runs off, a trail of reed stalks falling from his skirt as he flees. Alright. Have fun with that. So that was the goblin in question, not the other goblins we ran into. You goblins are just wild. A disaster. This is a disaster. Show the pearl string taken from the goblin. Is this yours? The woman presses her hand to her chest. Oh, Rastil's mercy, you found my pearls. Here are your pearls. Please be more cautious along the rest of your journey. I'll return your treasure on the condition that you turn back. I'm sure your brother would take you in, and there's safety in the city. These are trying times, and I'm doing all I can to stop the disease and protect the people. Chaotic Evil, I figure that since I found your pearls, they're mine now. I mean, it's sort of rude to say you can only have your family heirloom if you go back into this plague-ridden territory. I promise I'm trying to help. But also, I need to stop the panic and people fleeing. I'll return the treasure on the condition you turn back. The woman examines you closely. You know, your grace. People spout all kinds of nonsense about you, but I can tell you have a good heart. A heart that aches over the troubles of your people. There's nothing for me in Galt. My home is here. Thank you again, and farewell, Baroness. I'm going back to the city, and I'll make sure everyone knows the kind of person you truly are. Boost to community and loyalty. Alright. We can cross that task off our list. Well, I haven't seen our friend or his militia, so I'm guessing this is not in fact the location I'm supposed to be, which I kind of suspected. We'll just look off to the sides a little in case he's not directly on the road. But no. Okay.
I'm there.
And let's head out of here and keep heading to the east along the river.
We should gather our strength.
Right, we're all getting tired. Once I get tired, which, hey, there's a goblin fort. Go up the Gudrun River to find Keston and his militia. They're at a goblin fort. High-hewn log walls encircle a hastily built settlement. The apex of the fort is a hill on which a totem of Lamashtu has been erected. Although goblins are not known as skilled architects, the fortifications look rather impressive. Moreover, the little creatures even arranged for a water supply in case of a siege. The fort is built right over the Gudrun River. How have I not seen this before? Because I doubt they built it just immediately.
Adventures can wait.
Before we head in, let's camp and then check out our kingdom stuff. Okay, you got a plus 31 to camouflage or plus 16 to perception. You've got a plus 18 to perception. Well, that seems pretty obvious which way to go there.
You are disappointed in Shellen, as I am in Torah. Listen closely, and maybe you, too, will hear a barely audible whisper. Perhaps Grotus will speak to you, too.
No one is talking to me, Harry. And if I start hearing whispers, it means I have problems with my head, not with my faith.
I mean, the gods could talk to you. You don't like them, but I don't think you truly believe there are no gods. You just don't want to force yourself to follow them. Let's check out kingdom stuff. Okay, we've supported your endeavors, and you finished the project. In the name of the law, a group of volunteers have arrived from Bavoy. They're looking to help bring order to these lands. Their people would make a welcome reinforcement for the guards if they could be persuaded to join the ranks. We've seen that one before. Ekondio could start there. And then we still had... right here. That'll take 100 BP, which is going to be expensive. So we'll start that one because it's free, and free is my kind of price. We can already see you succeeded. The advisor talked to the volunteers into enrolling in the guard to help maintain law and order in these lands. Do I want to spend what I need for 100 BP? Say 1,000. It's expensive, but ranking up our people is valuable because then we're more likely to succeed in the future. So this is an investment towards better events later down the road. Okay. I guess let's head on in to the Goblin Fort. Huh. That looks like the tents of the slavers who had captured freed prisoners. Your Grace, make haste. Help the defenders of the camp. Help, goblins are upon us.
Follow if you...
But yeah, the slavers who had captured Reg and Octavia, there's their names. This kind of looks like the tents they use, but it could just be the only tent model they have. But the fact that we have prisoners here, I don't know. Keston's here, good. Prisoners, can you not stand in the middle of an ongoing fight? Are you guys insane? Also, you are taking a lot of hits without dying, and you are so high level I can't see your stats. Or at least we failed. The rest of them are all level 2s and 4s and whatnot. We still don't know anything about you? Weird. Yeah, the rest of you should just die immediately. These people need help. Find some food and blankets for them, and keep your eyes open. Keston nods. His armor is covered with cuts and scratches. There's blood on his gloves, but he himself is uninjured. You're right on time, Baroness. We were losing hope. No longer, now that you are here. Further down the path, behind a palisade, lies a nest of goblins. We chanced upon it while heading upriver. I have no idea of when these pests managed to build it so fast. We scouted it less than 10 days ago. There was no trace of them. Okay, so that's why we also didn't notice it before along the river. It somehow showed up so new. Keston regains his composure, whatever the cause. The surrounding area is thick with goblins. Only one of the scouts we sent made it back. He reports that they've raised a fort of sorts at the top of the hill, around a totem to Lamashtu. They packed the fort with cages, with prisoners inside. We've managed to rescue a few of the captives, others escaped and came back on their own. We've questioned them, but they say the shaman performs rituals on the prisoners. We entrenched ourselves here to prepare for an attack, but goblins keep coming at us. They're not giving us a moment's peace. The way they are hounding us, we cannot protect the survivors and attack the camp at the same time. Keston turns to face you, his eyes determined. Only you can rescue the caged prisoners in the fort, Your Grace. I'm leaving at once. I need to free the prisoners before the goblins serve them for dinner or worse. Yeah, if they're performing rituals on them, that's bad news. Neutral evil. To hell with the idiots who managed to get captured by goblins. I want to crush their insolent chief who dares to build a fort in my lands. Can this goblin camp have something to do with the seeds? I mean, it got built long after the seeds started taking over, so potentially related, but not the cause in my mind. How are the prisoners? Prisoners mentioned a shaman, a leader. We discovered the magic seeds are transported by water. If the shaman is infecting prisoners on purpose, then anyone who has consumed the water can give birth to a monster. There's no time. I have to kill them all. Whoa! No. That seems a little extreme. I have to go. Can this goblin camp have something to do with the seeds? The only way to find out is to get inside. You'll have to get past the gates and see what's going on in there. And how are the prisoners? Some are injured. Many are exhausted, and every one of them is terrified after what they've been through. All the prisoners we've spoken to say they are taken to Lamashtu's totem to take part in the magic rituals. Keston frowns. What's strange is the shaman doesn't sacrifice anyone. All he does is shriek and pray to Lamashtu, and then forces victims to drink water until they start to choke. Okay, well, that kind of guarantees it is related. Prisoners mentioned a shaman, the leader? The scout mentioned seeing a large white beast at the hilltop. He thought it might be a wolf. If true, the Goblin King must be somewhere in the camp. I mean, I wish there was an option to say they might have the seeds in them, take appropriate precautions. But the idea of, I need to kill them now, it's like, no. We might be able to find a way to deal with this without having to kill all of them. Alright, well, I'm leaving at once. I need to free the prisoners before the goblins serve them for dinner or worse. I wish you good fortune, Your Grace. Send the ones you rescue our way. We'll protect them. I have to go. We're going to come back to find out that they all turned to beasts and slaughtered each other. I'm just expecting it. Okay, so I can talk to the prisoners. Or not. Cool. You guys have talk icons, but you're not willing to talk. Excellent. So yeah, this must be Keston's camp. And it's just using the same model as the slavers' tents. Which is fine. A tent is a tent. But just seeing prisoners and tents that look like the slavers' tents. Oh. I guess we're starting this now. Goblin Archchemist. Goblin Commando Commander. And a Sneak Whack. Do we know stats on any of you? Nope. Alright, meleeers, get in there. Let's have our ranged characters take on the Archchemist.
Is going to hurt.
Ouch. You're taking some pretty big hits, Valerie. What a, okay, I am casting Acid Splash. Excellent. Okay, just a ring of protection. Then over here. Nothing of note. Now, I wasn't actually trying to go into the fortifications yet.
I'm there.
I guess there wasn't much more to explore beforehand.
In due time.
Okay, that's that. This is a big area. Alright, well, we're basically right at my usual 30 minutes, and I think this is a reasonable stopping point. So next time, we can actually head in and fully explore this area. So for now, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.